Going on? What's going on? Up to 2, we're moving. And back down to 1. Guess I'm watching myself. How's everyone's day going? Hope you can see me and hear me okay. Y'all see everything? Hear everything? All look good? Oh well, we'll move on with it. So last time I did a live here, I said I was gonna break out some of that new wine that I made. Good Lord, guys. Gonna give you a little bit of feedback here. I kind of experimented. I did 6 bottles, and 3 of the bottles were like the juice cocktails, and 3 of the bottles were 100% juice. Well, I started on the last video. You saw me. I was doing one of the juice cocktails, and they're pretty good. South Florida, good evening. How you doing? But the juice cocktails were pretty good. If you took a little whiff of it, it smelled like wine. And when you drank it, it tasted more like juice. I mean, you could tell there was some alcohol in it, but it tasted like juice, basically. Well, what's up, Nick? How's it going? Yesterday, I thought I'd check out some of the 100% juice. That is a world of difference right there. Good God. That 100% juice, man, that is right there in that gray area. It's a little less alcohol and it's wine, a little more alcohol, and that is full-blown liquor. That stuff will slap you in the face the first time you try it. Good God, that stuff is nuts. Robert, what's going on? So today I got some white grape peach. Really good flavor. And this is that 100% juice. So you notice I have a much smaller glass this time. As if I was to pour a big old glass of this, you guys could sit here and watch me fall asleep sitting in my chair or fall out of my chair. It probably wouldn't be fun. But this stuff, you can definitely tell this has alcohol in it. It is. It will whoop your butt if you're not careful. Good stuff. But other than that, how's everybody's day going? We're doing pretty good here. You might hear some background noise. I had to bring the portable air conditioner out here a little while ago when I came out here getting ready for this. It was over 100 degrees out here in the garage. So I got the air conditioner running, and we're down to 93 now. So we're doing pretty good. I mean, not crazy noticeable, but if you're sitting here, it definitely feels a little bit better. So, yeah, if you hear the noise, I apologize, but it's a little bit warm out here. Some other things I wanted to talk about. Crappy with all the rain we've been getting. Yeah, we got rain here for a couple weeks straight, and I don't know, over the past few days, it just went from rainy to ungodly hot around here. And unfortunately, here in Texas, we're just preheating right now. So 100-degree days, we're just getting warmed up for the nasty stuff that's coming. But it's what it is. So, oh, yeah, that'll help you sleep good. One of the other things I was going to talk about, you stupid panda. I'm in Texas too, brother. Well, stay strong. Man, you stay strong too. This is nuts, but we should be used to it by now. It happens every year, so just suck it up and roll with it, I guess. I was going to talk a little bit about silver. As I mentioned in a few videos, I know some people really don't care about the whole silver thing or anything like that. Half the country is under a drought. Yeah, it's going to be a rough summer for a lot of people. But I'm trying to get some silver together. It's just something I'm doing for the kids, you know. And they have, I don't know, look for the good prices. Go to somebody that's reputable. I use Money Metal Exchange, but you can get the rounds. They're, you know, an ounce of silver is an ounce of silver. I myself, I go with the bars, and I get these little boxes. Now, each one of these boxes, you know, when I get the bars will come in like a thick plastic. If you want, you can leave them in there. It's not a problem with that. Or you can take them out and just stack the bars up any way you want. I'm kind of one of them people, I like things to be neat and organized. So I get these little boxes. These little boxes hold about 25 bars in them. And they're kind of lined in there. And as you can see, this is the box I'm working on now. But I also get these little plastic cases to hold the bars in. And that way they fit in here a little snugger. And if you want to take them out, you can, and you don't have to worry about getting the oil off your skin on it and starting to discolor the silver. So I just do that. I mean, I really like it. It's a pretty neat little box. It's got like some lining in it, so things don't get all scratched up and tore up. I'm trying to get one box per kid. So I got a ways to go. But, you know, it's an investment. It's something I'm doing for the kids. Hopefully I'll never have to, you know, use this stuff for money. Hopefully it'll just be something I'll pass on to the kids. Yeah, Nick, Pinball talks quite a bit about silver. He's got a website that he recommends, and I've checked it out. Eventually I'll probably go over and I'll grab some stuff from them. Right now I'm still working with that Money Metal Exchange. Melissa, hello. Glad you made it. I was keeping an eye out for you. Prepper Dad, hey, what's going on, man? Yeah, pinball's got some really good stuff going on. Um, I know a lot of people collect those silver rounds. I just like the bars myself. You can pretty much get whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. Silver, an ounce of silver is an ounce of silver, as long as it's real silver, not some fake crap. Andrew, what's going on, brother? All good. We're just warming up. I got here a couple minutes late myself, having trouble getting this computer where it needed to be and everything. But hey, we're rolling, so that's what counts. Other than that, though, man, yeah, silver prices. I check on them quite a bit, and it's kind of at that. It'll go above 28 and then drop down again, then go up and drop down. It's kind of like at a little sticking point, so it's kind of bouncing back and forth between there. Um, I just try to save up a little bit here and there. You know, I cut back on some things, put a few dollars away, try to grab a bar or two every month. Over time, it adds up. I mean, if you can go out and drop a couple $1,000s on silver and not really worry about it, man, that's awesome. I can't do it. You know, I got kids and all this other stuff going on. So I just, you know, one of the things I do is I don't spend change and I don't use $1 bills. That may sound weird, but it's a way for me to put a little money away. So at the end of the day, you know, I'll go through my wallet. If I got $1 bills in there, I'll throw them in a jar. If I got any change in my pocket, I throw it in the jar and start fresh the next day. And by the end of the month, you'd be surprised how much that change and then $1 bills can add up. And I take that and I'll get a bar or two of silver, whatever I can get, pop it in the little thing and start over again the next month. So I'm really not missing out on anything. But how y'all been doing out there? Y'all doing all right? Being safe? Any cool projects going on? Hiking, camping, anything like that happening in your world? We're still trying to get organized here. Start doing some camping. Start doing some hiking. Um, my wife, after her surgery, she just got back to work, so that's a good thing. Um, but my boy doing better. I'm slowly trying to get back to work, part time here, part time there, until I can get into the full time thing again. I work outside, so I have to kind of get used to it again. Just going from sitting in the house doing nothing to standing outside in the sun all day. You know, I'm just looking to stroke out doing something like that. So I'm trying to work back into it, get back to work myself. Uh, Food preps. I didn't know how to refresh. That's too much. Keep them cool and taking care of the homestead. Man, best thing you can do right now with all that heat out there. You know, you just try to stay as cool as you can. Man, what about any y'all from Texas? You see that thing where they're wanting people to start cutting back on electricity already down here? That, I think that's going to lead to some big problems because you know there's a lot of people out there. They are not going to cut back on that AC. They're going to keep their AC right where it's at. And it may not be much longer. They may start doing a lot of rolling blackouts and crap like that around here. Prepper Dad just moved last week, so you're trying to get all your preps reorganized. Awesome. That's cool. Wish you the best of luck in your new place. Hope everything works out there. Yeah, I got me and my wife both. We got a text message, email, all that crap saying they want us to cut back on your electricity starting on the 18th. They're expecting problems, and well, come on, man, summer's coming. You had all this time to get ready for this. It's hot here every summer. How is this a surprise to you? You know what I'm saying? So now you're saying, oh, we're not ready for this? Come on, man. Don't be jerking people around, Jose, I find it odd that it's happening. CFE, Mexico's electric company, sells power to Texas from time to time. I did not know that. Yeah, every year it just gets warmer and warmer up here. And those days, 15 days over 100. And, the next year, 20 something days over 100. Next year, 30 days. That's nuts. I mean, common sense. It's Texas. It's going to be hot. You should have all your electrical crap with power. When it's 114, 115 outside. That's just sucking around for trouble right there. They will have all kinds of people raising hell. Yeah, 80 to 100% humidity. Not a good thing. So, oh yeah, it's definitely hotter here. Every year it feels like it's hotter and hotter, and it feels like it starts earlier every year. So it's crazy. Want to talk about the giveaway that's coming up. I think we're going to do that Friday. That will give, it's a good start to a weekend. You watch a video, see if you won something, you'll have a good weekend. You know what I'm saying? So I think Friday might be a good day to do it. I'll try to post it around midday. I got to get my kiddos together and get them out here, and we'll pull some names. I got everybody's names written down. I just got to do our usual, pop them in the hat, shake them up, and I'll have each one of my kiddos come out here, pull out a name for the winners, and we'll kick off the weekend that way. You saw my 511 Rust 72 video. Fell in love with the bag, bought it in green. Gonna do some off-trail hiking this Friday with a friend to test it out. Man, that's awesome. Let me know how that bag works. I still have mine loaded up. I took everything out of my get-home emergency bag for the summer, and I put it in the 72 just to see how it would fit. Well, I like that 72 a lot more than I like my 24. So I went ahead and left everything in the 72, and hopefully here, possibly this weekend, if everything works out, going to get the fam together, and we're going to head out and hit the trails a little bit. So I'll be out testing mine too. But man, let me know what you think about that bag, whether you like it or not. I'm really interested in knowing. Nick, that's awesome. Telling everyone good luck on the giveaways. Yeah, I'm going to wish all y'all the best of luck on them giveaways. Just luck of the draw, whatever the kids pull out. So, yeah, that 72, I'm really liking that. And I thought about getting the 100, but with the size of that 72, I don't even know what I would do with that 100. I think that 100 would just be a monster. Once you loaded that up, that would probably be a mess trying to carry that thing. Trail Hunter, howdy. What's going on? So I think I'm going to pass on the Rush 100, unless there's a deal that comes up that I just can't pass on. But right now, I'm not dropping $300 for a bag that I'll never use because it just seems like it would be way, way too big. And that 72, the way I've got that loaded out, I've put it on and I've kind of wandered around the yard, mowed the yard wearing it. Neighbors think I'm weird. I really don't care. But it's comfortable. And I've never had a backpack with that waist strap on it. That waist strap makes a world of difference. That's kind of a game changer for me. I mean, I really do like that. I'll let you know I'm really excited. Going from 30 liter to 55 liter is so nice. Yeah, bumping up that extra room you get, bumping up in size, that is nice. Because like now I have room where if I actually have to use the bag to get home or for whatever emergency, now I still actually have space in there. So if I stop at a little store or something like that, I got room to put extra water or some extra snacks or whatever I happen to pick up from the store. I'm not just mashing everything down there and just, I'm digging that 72. Not much on this end other than the heat. Yeah, that heat. We were just talking about that a little while ago. Man, it is going to be a nasty summer. And if any y'all watch Angry Prepper, there, Jason, he's talking about New York is getting hotter and hotter. And I think we're going to be in for a rough summer run. You know, it is just going to be a nasty summer. Other than that, we're trying to keep cool down here. We got a pool in the backyard. We got it a couple years ago, mostly because of my little boy. We used to go to the lake, you know, instead of having a pool or something in the yard, we'd go to the lake or go to the creeks or whatever and swim there. Well, with him having his chemo and everything, we didn't want to take any chances of him getting something from the water or stirring something up or being in crowds. So we grabbed the pool and we got that here. So kiddos, they live in that thing. And probably tell I'm a little darker. I spent way too much time out there myself. You get to messing with the kids and lose track of time. Next thing you know, you're red lobster in it. So Jose, yeah, New York is going to be a mess up there. Mike C., hello, welcome. Glad you can make it, brother. Ooh. Yeah, if y'all decide to make that wine, definitely go with the 100% juice. That is big, big difference. So I had a little bit yesterday. I have some cherry in the 100% juice. That's really good. And I got some apple. I didn't care too much for the apple. I mean, it's okay. But to me, I don't taste any kind of apple in it. It just tastes like straight up grain alcohol. That's, ooh, that burns a little bit. And I'm not a lightweight when it comes to this at all. That burns. Panda, got a spot for it. Just need the ingredients. Yeah, it's good. That first sip that you take, yeah, you're definitely going to know there's alcohol in there. After that, it's not too bad. Every once in a while, you'll get a little burn in there, but it's pretty good stuff. The cherry one, I was joking with my wife about it, and I told her it tastes like somebody just poured a glass of alcohol, took a cherry, I went like this over the top of it and hoped that some of the flavor trickled down into it. And that's got some kick to it. Started your wine today. Awesome. Yeah, I started a little bit more today. I'm not gonna tell you how much, but I started a little bit more today. So I got mine. Mine's actually sitting out here. The first batch that I did, I had it in the house in a dark cupboard, away from the air conditioner and all that other stuff. And I checked on it once in a while, and you'd see like little bubbles coming up here and there. Well, I got it out here in the garage now where it's 100 degrees and plus. You look in there, and that is a cauldron ruin, man. There are bubbles just everywhere. That stuff is working out here. So I'm interested to see if there's going to be any kind of difference, making it out here in the steady, 75 degrees, 76 degrees. 108 in SoCal. Good Lord, brother. That's crazy. Yeah, other than that, not a whole lot's been going on. Kiddos are doing real good. Monday, my little boy goes. He's still got monthly appointments, but he's not getting chemo or anything. They're just doing blood work, making sure leukemia isn't coming back, and making sure all his levels are balancing out again. But Monday he gets to ring the bell, and I don't know if any of y'all know anything about the bell, but that's like a huge, huge thing. Ringing that bell, showing that you kick cancer's ass and you're moving on, man. So Monday's his big day. He gets to ring that bell. That's going to be awesome, man. Really looking forward to that. My mom's been in the hospital since last Thursday. She keeps getting dehydrated, and she just came home yesterday, and I called and talked to her today. She said she feels fantastic. She hasn't felt that good in long time. So that's awesome. That really lifted my spirits up quite a bit, hearing her doing so good. My brother went over to check on him. He said she was up and she was moving and cruising, and you couldn't even tell anything was wrong with her. So all in all, it's been a really good day today. Jose, getting in your car, that's a nightmare there, especially if you got those leather seats and stuff like that. No. I got fabric seats in mine. I'm not even playing that game. All right, man, we'll catch you later. Be safe out there, bro. Say, so yeah, we've been having a pretty good day here. Back to the wine. I let my wife taste some. She tried some from the cocktail juices there. She thought some of those were pretty good. And then she tried that 100% juice. I haven't seen her make a face like that ever. She just, that kind of got her pretty good. It was kind of funny, but I don't think she's going to sample any more of the 100% juices. So, oh well. So, anybody got any plans coming up? Any vacations? Doing anything with the kiddos? I know kiddos are out of school. How close to SpaceX? Uh, I'm close enough to SpaceX that when they test fire those rockets, we hear it here at the house. It shakes the house. It rattles the house. So them people that live right around that area, not a chance, man. And I'm quite a ways away from there, but when they fire them rockets up, you can hear them, and everything shakes. And there's days where they go on testing sprees. Good Lord, man. Just everything shaking and rattling. But yeah, I'm relatively close to there. So trail hunter, camp, backpacking, beach in a couple months. Yeah, we're trying to plan something. I think we're looking at maybe July or August, sometime before the kids go back to school. Get together. My friend Andrew, he should be on here now. Getting together with him, maybe meet halfway somewhere, do some camping with the families, get out, hike a little bit, maybe do a couple videos and something. But we'll see what happens. I mean, anything can happen between now and then. So I try not to plan too far out because I know something's going to go wrong. That's usually the way it works. Going to try to do some hiking around here. Like I said in the last video, we found a couple other places we'd like to go check out. But with her being back to work, that kind of limits us to hiking on the weekends instead of during the week. So it's all good though. And until we do the hikes, kids can get in the pool and swim, goof off, do what you got to do to stay cool around here. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, what do we got here? Oh, a couple people. I wanted to. Never mind. Lost my train of thought. See, that wine's some good stuff, man. You don't know what you're doing. Yeah, if y'all get a chance, check on some of that silver. I mean, it can't hurt anything to have it. Worst case, you're just going to pass it on to your kiddos. You know what I'm saying? And basically, that's doing everything right now is for the kiddos. Just trying to get them set up, get them off to a start once they get old enough and move out. Y'all ever go to Enchanted Rock? I think my wife has mentioned Enchanted Rock, but I don't think we've ever been there. We kind of hang out locally, just depending on where we're at. So I'll definitely bring it up to her and we'll look into it. I think I've heard a couple other people talk about it too. So maybe it's time to go check it out. You know what I'm saying? You once got lost south of San Antonio, ended up in a small town named Frio Canyon. Some super chill place. Only been there once. It was cool hearing it hum at night. Huh. Never heard of that either. I was down in San Antonio for a few years. That's where I went through basic, and that's where I was stationed at. So, but I didn't travel a lot then. About the only place I went when I was stationed down there was a Riverwalk. Go down there, hang out on the Riverwalk, go back to base. That's all I ever did. Of course, being young and dumb, just, what was going on. So, other than that, guys, Anybody got any questions for me? Anything going on out there? Channel's doing really good. We just got to 1,010, so that's pretty not. That's kind of awesome right there. We're moving pretty quick now. Stupid Panda. I was in the Air Force. I was a law enforcement specialist, and I was stationed there at Lackland Air Force Base. Trail hunter. Damn it. No, I'm glad you brought that up. Freezer coolers. I'm actually going to put it on my phone right now so I don't forget. Thank you for that, man. I appreciate you mentioning that. I'm definitely going to check out freezer coolers. There we go. Thank you, brother. I'm glad you brought that right back up, man. Thank you. Thank you, Stupid Panda, and thank you for your service. I appreciate it. My dad was in the Army. My dad was actually career Army, so got to travel with him. Not a lot of places, but still got to travel with him. And then once me and my brother were out of the house, of course, that's when they got sent overseas. So I never got to see anything overseas. I've always been right here. Yeah, everybody out there that's serving right now or has served, thank you very much. I appreciate it. That's some people do, some people don't. If you do, man, thank you. That's awesome. Your dad retired 34 years Air Force. That's a long time to be in the Air Force. Actually, I wish I would have stayed in. I I went in, I did my 4, and I got out. Which again, I was just a dumb kid and wanted to do my own thing. If I'd have had my head screwed on right back then, I'd have stayed in, made a career out of it. But can't do nothing about that now. So live and learn, just pass on what I can to my kiddos. And of course, I don't know, military's changing quite a bit now. I know some people still like it. I know some people they're not really caring for what's going on in the military right now. I've been out for quite a while, so I'm not sure how much has changed, but it was good. I got to experience it. I got to serve my country, learned a few things. So, it's there. You wanted to go in, but only to jet jockey. Never did either. Yeah, flying a plane would have been pretty cool, but well. Military police, that was still kind of fun. I enjoyed that. There's times I wish I would have gone in for like a medic or something, but military police was all right. I picked up a few skills there, so I don't know. I ain't gonna dog it out. Is what it is. No, my brother didn't join the service. He went off to college, you know, did his own thing. So, and I think I was the only one to go in the Air Force. I did the Air Force. My dad did the Army. I think I got an uncle that was in the Marines. My grandfather was Navy. So most of the men in our family have served at one time or another. And when I was old enough, I just felt, well, everyone else did. I'm going to do it. So I did. MPs. Yeah, MPs, military police. It's nice. I probably should have stayed, but oh well. Ended up in Intel. Yeah, Intel. I bet that was pretty interesting. My brother's younger than me. I only have one brother. He's a couple years younger than I am, but he chose his own path. You know, he's a pretty smart guy. He got into computers, and he's if I ever have computer problems, I call him. I can spend a whole day sitting there playing around with a computer, not get anywhere. He can come out to the house. He can sit down at the computer. 5 minutes later, it's up and running better than it was brand new, and he's on his way. You know, schooling the Mexican. Had a great uncle, got shot down twice as a tail gunner, but always walked away safe. Man, that's awesome. That is some luck right there. Getting shot down twice and still walking away. I bet that guy's got some stories. Good Lord. Yeah, my dad, I asked him a few times. My dad was in Vietnam, and I guess he still freaks out a little bit at night, according to my mom. He'll still have dreams here and there. I guess whatever he was doing over there was pretty nasty, and it definitely left a scar. I asked a couple times when I was younger what it was like, but he'd never talk about it. And now that I'm older, you know, I kind of get it. You know, I understand why he wouldn't want to rehash all that stuff, you know. So, but some of these guys that were in there forever, man, I bet they got some amazing stories locked up in there somewhere. So, trying to think if anything new has come up. Not really. My food storage. Um, just put in another order yesterday for more long-term food. Getting ready to start a second rack, and I'll probably spend another couple weeks putting food into that, and then I'm going to jump back to picking up some gear. I need to get looking for, how should I put this, personal protective equipment, let's say. I'm going to start looking into some more of that. I think I'm going to try hunting down some really nice ultra light gear. You know, make my bag just a little bit lighter. It's not stupid heavy right now, but you know, if I can save a little bit here and a little bit there, I'll definitely do it. So I may start looking at some ultra light gear. I still want to get out and test those hammocks. That's for sure. I'm dying to test those out. That's driving me nuts. Ended up as an automation engineer for John Deere. Brooms. Yeah, automation engineer. Nothing wrong with that. Boomsticks. Yeah, boomsticks or pew pews or whatever you want to call them on here. I try not to discuss that too much on here. I know there are some of their policies and stuff now. Some people can get away with it, some people can't. And I know as soon as I say something about it, they're going to hit me. So I really don't discuss it too much. You know, even though, you know, I just don't want to say a lot about it just because of the policies and everything on here. Yeah, YouTube censoring. It's better not to mention it. Like I said, I'd say something about it and they'd catch me the first time. you got other people out there doing videos and they talk about it, every other video and nothing happens. And I just know the first time I say something about it, boop, they're going to take down the video and everything else. So it's just a hassle. I'm not even going to mess with it. And when I do, I'll find a way to let y'all know what's going on about it. We'll figure something out by then. How about a video on the Cobra wrap that I did on my handle? Yeah, I could do that. Actually, I need a new one on my 72. I like putting them on the handles. So maybe when I wrap the handle on that 72, I'll do a video of that, show you how I do it. Some people may like it, get something out of it. I think it's pretty cool just having the extra cord. Plus, it makes the handle a little more comfortable. So, yeah, I'll definitely do that. When I wrap that 72 up, I'll shoot a video of me doing it, take you through it step by step. And there we go. And any of you guys in Texas, you ever try this? That crazy water? I guess it's bottled in Mineral Springs, Texas. And they got 4 levels, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 4 is supposedly just loaded with minerals. Man, I'm hooked on this stuff. Every time I go to HEB, I pick up like 10, 15 bottles of this. And I have to go back every couple days and keep stocking up on it. This is some awesome water. But that's just me, And for those of y'all that don't know, HEB, it's like a grocery store around here, kind of like a Walmart or something like that, Melissa, yeah, that's some good water. The number 4, the first time I drank it, kind of made my tongue tingle. It was just a weird feeling. I guess it's from all the natural minerals and all that's in the water. It kind of tingled a little bit. I'm used to it now. I swill that water left and right. HEB, yeah, Prepper Dad. It's kind of like it's a big grocery store, kind of like a Walmart or a Kroger's or, something like that. I think it's only in Texas though. I'm not sure, but I think HEB is like a Texas only store. HEB is the best. They're always doing some kind of, yeah, they got all kinds of crazy sales and deals there. Buy a pack of hot dogs and you get the buns and chips and ketchup and all this other stuff for free. And they have their deli counter is awesome. I love going by their deli counter, getting their fresh sliced meats. They do pizzas, artisan pizzas. Me, myself, I hate pizza. I mean, I used to like it, but my kids eat it almost every other day. They love it, and I just burned out completely on pizza. Just can't stand it. And the other weekend, we ran to HEB, and they had some artisan pizzas there. My wife picked one up, and she tried it. She said she didn't like it. And one of the kids tried it. They didn't like it. And I figured, well, I'll try it. And I tried it, and I loved it. It was nothing like that box crap pizza that you buy. That got me hooked right back on pizza again, man. Oh, I didn't know they had those in Mexico. I thought it was like a Texas only thing. That's pretty cool, though. Need a road trip to Buc-ee's gas station. That's funny. I hear a lot of people talking about Buc-ee's, and when I'm going to visit my family or I'm at work, We drive by this huge Buc-ee's all the time. I have not been in there once. I've stopped and got gas, but I have never gone inside of a Buc-ee's. And I keep hearing people talking about it, how great it is. Uh, I'm just going to have to go one of these days and go inside and see what it's all about. See, we used to have one, but they closed it. It's a huge one. Yeah, that's the one I passed by. It is huge. I couldn't even begin to tell you how many gas pumps they got there. That thing looks like a supermarket by itself. And every time you go by, there are just lines and lines of people there. I just never wanted to go in. It's always so busy and crowded, and usually I'm in a hurry to get where I'm going. So I'll see if Buc-ee's barbecue is better than mine. That's awesome, man. I didn't even know they had barbecue at Buc-ee's. So, oh, one of these days I'll break down and get in there. Let me think. What else is going on in the world right now? I don't know if y'all watch Pinball Preparedness. He's my news guy. I watch him quite a bit to catch up on the news. Something me and my wife did here recently. Got rid of our cable, finally. We've had cable and home phone and internet. And the home phone, we didn't even know the number to, because nobody calls it. We never use it because everyone's got cell phones. So that was kind of a waste. And cable, there's only 2 channels that I ever watch when I'm on cable. And that's, the History Channel, Travel Channel, and Cooking Channel. Okay, so I do 3 channels. And that's all I ever watch. And we're paying all this money for cable and only watching 3 channels. So we finally got rid of all that stuff. So I don't have, local news or anything like that anymore. So I usually jump over to Pinball every morning. He puts out a video every morning. He's my news source now. I just go over there, see what's going on with him. I can catch up on the news watching him. Aliens, History Channel. Yeah, I don't watch a lot of the History Channel. Oh, yeah, the History Channel. Yeah, I watch quite a bit of the History Channel. I don't know if y'all watch Alone. Season 8 of Alone. I guess it started on the 14th, I think. I'm definitely looking forward to that. I've watched every season of that. Those guys, man, those men and women that go out there and just sit by themselves out there, have to do everything for themselves. Dude, that would be something right there. That is an awesome show. And I thought, man, that would be cool to go out there, just be alone and see what you can do. I don't even think I would rank with those people out there. Some of the stuff they come up with, unreal. Naked and Afraid, yeah, that's a brownie one. Prepper Dad, yeah, cut the cable cord. Don't know how the cable stays in business. Yeah, really. You got all that stuff out there. You got Netflix, Hulu, Vudu, Disney, Discovery. There's so much streaming stuff out there. You really don't need cable. It doesn't make sense to me. So, man, I'm glad you cut the cord on yours too. I don't feel so bad. History Channel, Discovery Channel, AMC. Discovery Channel. I think I've watched a few things on there. I don't get into some of these other weird channels. Like y'all are saying, History, Discovery, Travel Channel, of course, Food Network. I love Food Network. First thing I did when we cut the cable was I went on that Discovery Plus, and I sat there and I binge watched all 24 seasons of Beat Bobby Flay. Dude, that was, I don't know, man. I just love watching cooking channel. I love to cook, and sitting there and just being able to watch every single one of those episodes, that sent me on like a cooking spree around here. I was cooking all kinds of crazy stuff here at the house. So my wife's happy I finally watched the last season. So I'm out of the kitchen. I'm not in there trying to experiment all the time. My news guy is live right now. Who's your news guy, Nick? Tennessee Technical. Stay in business by charging. Yeah, their prices just unreal. BBF. Oh, that MasterChef. That kids MasterChef was pretty cool too. I watched a lot of those MasterChef shows. Man, them guys got skills. And those little kids, if you've ever watched the little kids MasterChef, dude, those kids come up with stuff I haven't even thought of yet. There are some cooking kids out there. You know what I'm saying? Shark Week. I've never watched Shark Week. I think my oldest boy, he really likes shark. Well, all my boys like sharks and stuff like that. So I think they watch it when they're in their room. They'd watch Shark Week or whatever. I've never sat down and actually watched it myself. Robert, I can't cook to save my life anymore, but I love cooking shows. Actually, both my parents, they're constantly telling me I screwed the pooch on that one. I should have gone to chef school. And, my ex-wife from way back when, she was always pushing me, telling me to open my own restaurant and stuff like that. I love to cook. For me, that was a way to just decompress, just clear my mind, and just go. And I can cook up a storm, but after watching Bobby Flay and all that, I get a little crazy sometimes when I get in that kitchen. I can come up with some stuff, So. Jose, all right, brother, you have a good night. Be safe. Watch yourself out there, man. One of the things I did pick up, talking about cooking, I was at the store the other day, and after watching all these cooking shows, I saw they had duck fat, jars of duck fat, and I have never cooked with duck fat in my life. So I picked up a jar of duck fat, and that night I made, what was it? Oh, coconut beef curry stew, and I fried all the beef in that duck fat. Good Lord, that was some good food, man. So, but cooking with duck fat, never done it. Finally tried it. That definitely adds some flavor to your food, duck fat. It's a little bit pricey, but just the flavor you get out of it, wow, man. And that was actually really good. It wasn't really a curry. It was more like just a thick stew. Had potatoes and beef and all kinds of stuff. Man, that was some stick to your ribs food. I'm definitely going to be making that during the winter when it's cold out. That was some good stuff right there. Sounds good. Did bacon and duck fat once. That was oh, man, I wish you wouldn't have said that. Now you're going to make me sit here and cook bacon and duck fat. Oh, good Lord. Prepper Dad. All right, man, you be safe out there. And all y'all out here, check out Prepper Dad. He's got his channel. He's coming along. He has got some really cool stuff going on his channel. So please check out Prepper Dad. Tennessee Tactical 1. Deck is bold. Deck. Duck is bold, and I would think the fat would be good. Yeah, the fat is really, even the, the funny thing is, when I opened up that jar of duck fat and I took a sniff of it, I swear it smelled just like buttered popcorn. I took it into my wife and had her smell it. To me, the duck fat smells like buttered popcorn. It blew my mind. Oh, no problem, Prepper Dad. Take it easy out there. So yeah, that's me and my cooking. Plus, I do a lot of bread. In the past, I used to do like cakes and cupcakes and stuff like that. Even though I don't eat cake, there's something for you. I have not eaten cake since I was little kid. I can't stand something about cake. I can't eat it. So from the time that I was a little kid all the way up until now, I don't eat cake. I eat pies. So, but I'll make cakes. I make some awesome cakes. I just won't eat them. So, I don't know. Weird, I guess. But yeah, now I mostly just do like breads. Something else I'm getting into is making my own sausage. We have one of those big old mixers, and I just got the attachment in for grinding my own meat and stuffing sausage. So that's going to be my next big project is making my own sausage, seeing how that turns out. That I've been wanting to do it for a while and just never got around to it. And now I got that attachment. Man, I'm going to go for it. Try making my own sausages, see how that turns out. I've made my own bacon. I actually like that better than I like the store-bought bacon. But I haven't made it in a while due to the whole, pandemic thing, and our meat market was shut down. So, oh well, it is what it is. Yeah, plenty of deer and hogs around. So, and I think you can hunt boar here in Texas pretty much year round, I think, since they're kind of like a pain in the ass. But I don't know. We're going to start getting back into things. Life's going to change again. Oh, I didn't know coyotes were year round. Huh. Yeah, eventually get out and do some hog hunting. I haven't done anything in quite a while. So our lives are about to go through another big change, getting back to something that's normal, being able to get out again and go places and do stuff. Getting a fishing license. I haven't had a fishing license in forever. I mean, I used to, when I lived in Hawaii, I used to fish all the time over there. And once I got here to Texas, I just never went fishing. So one of these days we'll get back into that. Used to bow hunt a lot. Never got into the guns much, kind of because of my dad. My dad used to hunt a lot, and he was a big bow hunter. So, I kind of went that way myself, bow hunting. Never got much into hunting with guns, just bows. So, a lot of things to get back to, Paying top dollar for beef and chicken in Tennessee. Yeah, beef prices and stuff. Dude, that stuff is nuts. I went to the grocery store this morning to get a couple things. And I think beef, the sirloin steaks, I think they were like $16 a pound or something like that. Just unreal. I did find some chicken legs. They had chicken legs that were 99 cents a pound. And I thought I was going to grab some of those. And I got to looking at it. Yeah, I can see why they were 99 cents a pound. Those legs look like they've been sitting for quite a bit. So, but the beef prices are just out of this world. It is nuts out there. I mean, the hamburger we used to buy used to pay a couple dollars a pound. Now it's like $7, $8 a pound. Unreal, man. But yeah, I think this summer's gonna be hard, man. This is gonna be rough with all these prices going up and just everything that's going on at the same time. If it was like one thing happening and then one thing happening, it probably wouldn't be too bad. But now it's like eight things are happening and then eight more things jump right on top of it. Something's going to give before long. It it may just be me saying that, but before long, something's got to give. Something's going to snap here, and we'll see what happens. But $43 for a 3-pack of ribeyes. Uh, that's what I was talking about. That's kind of the same thing I saw. It was like $41 or something for three. That's nuts. And I got the exact same thing sitting in my deep freezer right now, and I paid like $14 for it. But, man, bean burgers this summer. There you go. That's what we might be coming down to. Bean burgers and tofu dogs, and I don't know. There's some interesting stuff coming. Uh, Tennessee Tactical. You have a channel, don't you? I think I'm subscribed to you. I was trying to think. I think I'm one of your new subscribers, actually. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's what I thought. I think I'm one of your new subscribers. I think I've only been there a couple days. I need to get in and check out some of the stuff you got going on over there. Just, life. So, yeah, I'll definitely be jumping over and checking out some of your stuff. Let me see what else we got going on here. About it on my end, guys. Kind of quiet. So, I don't know. Quiet's good. It's past few years have been kind of rough, and now that we got the quiet going on, I don't know what to do with myself. I'm used to running all over the place and doing this, and on my phone every day. I used to have to give my little boy chemo at 7 o'clock at night, and I still haven't turned off the alarm on my phone. Every night at 7 o'clock, the alarm goes off, and I don't know, just a habit, I guess. Nick Barrett, I got a few videos on my channel. Sweet, I'll check that out. Yeah, I'm trying to enjoy the quiet as much as I can. It's weird. It used to just being so strung up and riled up all the time. And now things are just quieting down and slowing down, and enjoy it while we can, I guess. Hopefully, we never have to go through this again. I would not wish that on my worst enemy. That is just some terrible crap. Watching kids, family members go through all that. That's not good, man. Not good at all. So anybody else got any questions out there for me? Anything you want to know about? Anything you want to talk about? It's been rough this year. Yeah. Yes. And now everything's opening back up again. It's been so long since I really don't go out to restaurants a lot anyway. And now they're opening everything back up. So you can go out to restaurants and movie theaters and all that. I really don't go out anyway, so that's not a big deal to me. But am I going to be live Friday? No, probably not. I'll probably just post a video for the giveaways on Friday. Um, I'm not sure who else out there does video. I'm trying to find my own little, space in this. I know there's a lot of preppers that do lives, like on Fridays and Saturdays and Mondays. So I was looking for somewhere where I'm not really going to be walking on other people's feet or, doing my live over their live and everything else. So I'm probably just going to hang with Wednesdays, 7 o'clock Wednesdays. It seems like a good time. I don't think there's a whole lot of people on here doing lives on Wednesdays. So, I think I'm going to keep it like that for a while. I'll just put out a video for the winners on Friday, letting everybody know who's getting what. Have you tried any of the 511 vests or carriers? I haven't. I've looked at them a few times, and I haven't really found the need to get one yet. And like I said, with my luck, I'd get a vest and I'd get the plates and all that, and they'd shoot me in the head anyway. So I don't know, man. But I've looked at them a couple times. I haven't bought one yet. Maybe eventually I will. We'll see what happens. Do I see any events on the horizon that will make us rely on our preps? About the only thing I'm seeing right now is this heat. And with the way they're talking about having to cut back on energy and stuff, the only thing I'm thinking is there's going to be some blackouts, rolling blackouts or brownouts or whatever they want to call them. I'm sure those are going to be coming this summer. And that's going to be nasty if it's well into the hundreds, 100% humidity, 110 degrees, 114 degrees. That's the only thing I can see coming right now that I'm actually concerned about, and how you would stay cool. That's my biggest concern right now, is with all that going on. When is your wife going to start doing signs for preppers? I'll talk to her about it and see if she wants to do it. She's got some stuff going on. She's involved in a lot of the deaf community things around here. She's also getting ready for a high school reunion, and she's part of the committee for that. So she's kind of got her hands full right now. But once that slows down, I'll definitely ask her about, getting on here and maybe doing a couple classes or something like that if y'all are interested. Live schedule is crazy. Tuesdays through Fridays, Saturdays. Yeah, that's what I figured. Weekends were going to be the hot spots because nobody's going to be, everyone's off at work. They're there on the weekend, so you can broadcast, any time of the night or day. So I try to avoid those times, especially me being a, small fish in the pond. I don't want to start, pissing off the big people and all this and getting a name for myself as being an ass or something like that. I don't mind doing them on, Wednesdays. If we get a smaller group in here, we get a smaller group. That's fine. I enjoy talking with all y'all out here. So, we're going to keep it on Wednesdays for a little while. If things change in the future, we'll see. But right now, Wednesdays just seem like a nice time. William, hello. What's going on, man? Yeah, I'll see what my wife can do. Like I said, I keep telling her she should start her own channel, but she's a little busy right now. So maybe here one of these days, once things calm down for her and, she gets past her reunion and all that. So Me myself, I never went to my high school reunions. I rarely went to high school as it was. So now that I'm out, I really don't want to go back. Huh. Got a little protein in my drink. Let's see. Anything else foreseeable? Other than the heat and everything that's going on, man, I really don't see anything. Uh, oh, there was something I was going to show you. I didn't bring it out here. We'll do it on the next live video. You hear a few people every now and then talking about, China, possibilities for war with China or China launching an EMP. Not too concerned about that right now, even though they're crazy enough to do something like that. I don't see it happening anytime soon. Uh, another big thing I'd really be concerned about is a lot of people talking about all these companies getting hacked, shut down, putting all them viruses and stuff in there. You had the pipeline, you had was it AT&T? There's a lot of companies are getting hacked here lately, and you got to kind of wonder how long is it going to be until somebody decides, hey, let's see if we can shut down the grid here. That will be a big problem too. But again, that goes kind of with power outages. So that's always concern, just losing power. Even though I have ways to back stuff up now, still during the summer, losing your power, or somebody shuts the grid down for a couple weeks or more, it's not going to be enjoyable at all. Blackouts, brownouts in the middle of summer too. Yeah, that's the biggest thing I can think of is blackouts, rolling blackouts, brownouts. Especially when we're already getting messages, cut back on your power. I mean, it's hot, but it's not summer hot yet. And you're already telling us to cut back. And when it gets to rolling out there, I mean, my air conditioner runs pretty much nonstop, after mid-afternoon. Of course, I don't have a lot of trees here. My house gets pounded all day long. And come late afternoon, I guess all that heat's starting to come down a little bit. And my air conditioner kicks on, and it does not shut off until 2 or 3 in the morning. This house warms right up, but it's an older house, so not much I can do about that. See, Tampa Bay winter hack, Colonial Pipeline, yeah, all them hacks that were going on. Eventually, somebody's going to hit something big, and it's going to be a disaster. It's going to be a huge disaster. And I think I was watching I think Pinball mentioned something about that, about the electric going out and you got the heat. Well, in the winter, you can always put more clothes on. But in the summer, there's only so much you can take off. And of course, my neighbors hate me already, so whatever. We ain't going to go there, though. But yeah, it's not going to be a good thing if we start losing power in the summer around here. Lucky our Podunk town only has about 500 people. Yeah. Well, my town's not much bigger than that. Town I live in's pretty small. Of course, we're right there on the outskirts of Waco. So I don't know. If something happens to Waco, I know we're going to catch it. Nothing I can do about that either. So Well, guys, we've been on here for about an hour and 20. I say we give it about 10 more minutes and we'll call this one a night. But I really appreciate all y'all showing up. Tennessee Tickle, trying right now to finalize an alternative energy source in case solar seems to be the best. Yeah, solar's kind of what I'm leaning towards. I got that, I did a video on it. I got that Rock Pals battery bank, the big battery bank, and I got the huge 100-watt solar panels. I'm going to be relying on that for a few things. I still haven't got a generator. I said I was going to get one. I still haven't broke down and got a big generator. But a lot of the ones I'm seeing right now are gas-powered generators, and I'm looking for like dual fuel, gas and propane, just in case something like that happens. Yeah, those rock pails, those battery banks and the solar panels, that's pretty expensive stuff right there. So solar is always expensive though. I don't even have one of the big ones. I got like the 500-watt rock pails, and I know they got bigger stuff than that out there. I've seen a few of them running well over $1,000 just for that battery bank. And tri-fuel is awesome. You know, I haven't seen a tri-fuel yet. That'd be interesting to check out. And I really don't need anything super huge. You know, just something to keep the refrigerator, you know, turn the refrigerator on once in a while. I got a portable air conditioner, maybe cool the house down just a little bit, you know, get some lights. As far as cooking, you know, this is Texas. Everybody and their brother's got a barbecue. So I got the big old barbecue out back. Being a prepper, I got all this other stuff that I can cook meals on. So I really wouldn't need like a huge generator. I just need something to keep the cold stuff cold, basically. Diesel, gas, and propane. Huh. That'll be worth looking into. I appreciate you bringing that up, man. But, well, all right, guys. I guess we're going to bring this to an end here. Like I said, Friday. I'll try to make it about midday. I'll put out a video with all the winners. That'll give everybody a little bit more time to get in if they want in. I'm actually surprised we really don't have a lot of people getting in on it. So all y'all that did get in on it, your odds went up quite a bit. Just a lot of people aren't in on it. So it's what it is. But yeah, I'll try to do that Friday. And as far as these lives, I had thought about not doing lives, but I kind of enjoy getting in here, enjoy talking with y'all. I've picked up a couple good ideas already, talked with a few of y'all. So I think we're going to keep doing the lives, 7 o'clock on Wednesdays. It's just a nice time to get together, chat, get to know each other a little bit, learn a few things. So, well, all right, guys. As always, y'all be safe, be prepared. We'll holler at you later, guys. Bye, y'all. Hump Day Hustle. I like that. We may start naming the videos that. Tennessee Tactical, the Hump Day Hustle. Watch out for the next Wednesday video. We may start doing the Hump Day Hustle. All right, guys. As always, be safe, be prepared. We'll talk to you later, guys. Bye.